world. Today we're coming to you from lovely downtown Little Rock, Arkansas, USA. We're going to talk about a book called The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. Og Mandino, if you're not familiar with him, was a best-selling author who had success not just in the United States, but also in Europe and Asia. He influenced a generation of leaders in the world of sales, and he helped people experience success. He wrote a book that was a piece of fiction. It's a nice, easy story to understand the lessons. I'm not going to give away the book today. I'm not going to give away the story, but I will highlight 10 of the principles in it. But don't just rely on this video. Go back and read the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. I'll try to put a link at the bottom of the screen in the comment section just so you can see a little bit more about what he was about. But let's get into the 10 principles. The very first principle is, today I begin a new life. That means everything that you're doing up through today and even to this moment is irrelevant, and it no longer matters, because you are creating a new life for yourself. You have committed to developing new habits, have a new attitude, and move forward. So whatever happened to you in the past, we're going to keep it in the past, and we're going to begin a new life today. The second thing we're going to talk about is we're going to greet each day with love in our heart. So that means if the glass is half empty or half full, if there's good or bad in something, you're going to learn to love what's coming to you and take the best from every situation, the best from every interaction, the best from every circumstance, and greet the day with love, and just be thankful that you're here and able to do what it is that you were born to do. The third thing, and you've heard this before, I will persist until I succeed. You're going to have adversity, you're going to have hard things happen to you, and it doesn't happen in one time. Think about the blade whacking against the oak tree. It doesn't take one hit, it takes an accumulation of hits to actually take the oak tree down. But it can be done with persistence. So I will persist until I succeed. The next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to acknowledge ourselves. I am nature's greatest miracle. There's nobody else in the world that has your history, that has your background, that has your characteristics and your strengths. Put these things all together and understand this is who you are. It's a miracle. You're here for a reason. Go ahead and build off that and respect who you are inside. Now, let's understand something. We want to understand that we want to live each day as if it's the last day of our lives. How would you treat the special people in your lives? What would you share with them? What would you do? What would you want to make sure you got across if it was the last day of your life? Now live every day like that. Don't procrastinate. Live every day as if it's the last day of your life. Okay? Now, today we want to talk about something else. This is internal. Today I will be the master of my emotions. We're going to be the master of my emotions, which means no matter how you feel, you may not be at your best, but you will be able to master those feelings and do what it is that you need to do. I'll be the master of my emotions. So if you feel ashamed, if you feel afraid, if you feel guilty, anything you feel, you master those feelings and you will move forward in your relationships, in your missions, and your projects in life. I will be the master of my emotions. Something related to that is, today I will laugh at the world. Bad things are going to happen, but we remember the phrase, this too shall pass. You're going to see it happen, you're going to deal with it, and you're going to move forward. Don't take yourself so seriously that you can't enjoy life. Laugh at the world, enjoy life, okay? The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to multiply my value 100-fold. We're all like seeds. If you plant the seed, it's not going to stay in the same form. It becomes much more valuable and creates more seeds. You can do that too with your own self by doing things that are challenging, self-improvement type exercises. Remember, if you're willing to do the things a failure won't do, you will increase your value, because you're going to get better and you're going to continuously get stronger, and it's going to have implications in your work life and in your personal life. So I will increase my value 100-fold. Now you got to make commitments to this, and that's why we say after that, I will act now. So number 9 is I will act now. We're not going to procrastinate doing these things or just read about it or listen to it. We're going to put it into action, and we're going to do it today. I will act now. The 10th and final point before we wrap this thing up, we're going to pray to God for guidance. So many of us, we might pray when we get in a tight situation, or we may pray for power or success or status or money. But you want to pray for the skill and the guidance and the wisdom, so you can be truly self-sufficient, so you can make decisions, so when you're confronted with a situation or a task or an obstacle, you have the tools to navigate through them. So that's the 10th thing. So again, it's called The Greatest Salesman in the World. It was written by Og Mandino. I recommend it. Very simple read, great for travel, great for if you're waiting in line, or even something you can knock out after work and read it a couple times. Thanks. If you like this, hit like, subscribe to it, share with others. Let's move forward, and I appreciate your time.